my name is Misha, and today we're going to meet with three different generations. We're going to meet with a member from the traditionalist generation, the baby boomers, and Gen X. And I'm going to give them a couple different scenarios on things that could happen in the workplace, and we're going to hear what they have to say and how they would respond. Okay, your first question is, you decide your work at a specific firm is no longer valid or interesting. What do you do? Let's hear from the baby boomer.
Well, I would look around and take some classes in the evening and start getting some other possibilities so that I could maybe switch job in the future.
And the traditionalist?
I would endeavor to make the job more interesting. I'd do things to make the job more interesting. I would work to make it more. I continue working the same job, just working to make it interesting.
And Generation X?
I would look for a different job. I'd put my feelers out on the internet and look around for different jobs that are out there.
Okay, your next question. One's resume lists multiple jobs since they have graduated from college. What does that make you think about that person? Generation X.
That's people need to switch jobs, and it works out that way to keep your life interesting and to have different opportunities and to move up. You have to move around to move up. That's just a fact of business nowadays.
And the traditionalist?
The same question is this, that I would, that's like a boomer. And I believe a guy should be a boomer, should move along where the stuff is good. I have no problem with the guy having multiple work before he comes to work for me.
And the baby boomer?
Well, I've seen my own father and my own sons move to different jobs, so I wouldn't have anything against that. I think that would be natural and normal for people to move around.
And finally, your boss asks you to attend an important business conference, but you already have plans to host a party at your house that night. What do you do? Traditionalist?
I would go with the boss. I would absolutely not. The family would always come second with me.
Generation X?
I would have to tell my boss I couldn't make it because I had other plans. Dinner parties are important too.
And baby boomer?
And I would maybe speak to my boss if there wasn't a way to maybe change it, but if he said, no, I really need you to do it, I would just say, yep, okay, and I'd have my reschedule the dinner party.
Thank you very much for all of your responses. So in conclusion, we can determine from what we just saw that generations are different and that each generation has different ideas and values, and that exactly what all the research says is they are generalizations about the generation, and that not every single person is the same, and that each generation is brought up differently and has different ways of determining their outcomes depending on their life experiences.